I feel the groove, the subtle delay, soft synth pad in the back.
Snap. I've been in cities full of gold, big lights, new heights and stories told, but nothing hits me quite like this. Your laugh, your touch, that simple bliss. I tried to chase 1,000 views, but none of them compare to you. You make the silence feel like sound, like I was lost but now I'm found. Don't need a mansion by the bay or oceans just to drift away. If you are there, I'm always good, even in a neighborhood of wood. Home is where your voice feels right, where your hug can calm the night. I don't need no fancy scene, you're the roof and everything in between. Wherever you are, I feel this. Yeah, baby, that's my heart place. I've danced in crowded downtown bars, raced on roads beneath the stars, but nothing shines quite like your light. That steady love, that honest fight. We build our world with jokes and flaws, with broken chairs and late night calls, and I'd take that over polished gold, cause love like this won't get old. Forget the floor plans, paint or glass, the heartbeat's what will always last. And if you're there to greet my day, that's home in every way. Home is where your voice feels right, where your hug can calm the night. I don't need no fancy scene, you're the roof and everything in between. Wherever you are, I feel this. Yeah, baby, that's my heart place. Doesn't matter what the zip code says, or if we share a tiny bed. If love is here, then I won't roam. You turn every place to home. Home is where your voice feels right, where your hug can calm the night. I don't need no fancy scene, you're the roof and everything in between. Wherever you are, I feel this. I'm always safe in my heart place.
You've been hiding in the shadows, trying not to take up space, dimming down to make it easy, but it's written on your face. The world has tried to quiet what was born to sing out loud, but darling, you're a fire, you were never meant to doubt. I see the glow you're holding in, like stars behind the rain. It's time to stop the folding and break through every chain. Let your light shine like the morning in your soul. Let it rise unstoppable, even when you don't feel whole. You were made for more than silence, more than fear of fitting in. Let your light shine, let the burning bright begin.
You to be softer, to shrink behind the glass, but you were built for wonder, not a future tied to past. So speak in sparks and thunder, and walk where others hide. You are the dawn unfolding, you're the hope they cannot find.
You don't need permission, you don't need a sign. Your worth is not decided by those who stay behind.
Let it rise from every scar, let it heal you as you go. You are not a flicker, you're the only light they'll know. Let your light shine
let your light shine. Don't reach, don't dream.
I've stood beneath the sky too high, reached for stars that passed me by, wished on things that never stayed, loved the ghosts I never made. I carved your name into the air, but wind don't hold what isn't there. A heart can ache for what won't be, but now it's time I set it free. I built a world inside my head, but lived alone with words unsaid. It's not the dream that breaks my fall, it's chasing what was never mine at all. Don't dream of those who never see, don't chase what's not meant to be. The stars above don't hear you cry, so let them burn and say goodbye. The unreachable was never true. Let go of what can't come to you. I used to wait for signs and sparks, but silence echoed through the dark. It's not unkind to walk away from what was never meant to stay. I gave my thoughts, I gave my soul to someone I could never hold. Now I reclaim the parts I lost and leave behind what love has cost. It's not weak to draw a line, to guard the place where hope once shined. I'm done with dreams that end in pain. It's time to breathe and start again. Don't dream of those who never see, don't chase what's not meant to be. The stars above don't hear you cry, so let them burn and say goodbye. The unreachable was never true. Keep the impossible far from you. We all deserve a love that stays, not shadows that just slip away. So close the door and let it rest. Some dreams are not the ones that bless. Don't dream of those who never see, don't waste your heart on fantasy. The stars don't fall for every plea, they shine for who they're meant to be. So turn the page, begin anew. The love you need is waiting too. Don't reach, set it free.
The mirror shows a version I've been scared to face, a past that's filled with silence and shadows I can't erase. I've tried to drown the memory in noise and open doors, but every time I'm running I find it at my core. But pain is not the villain, it's the path we travel through, and every scar I carry is a lesson wrapped in truth. Oh yes, the past can hurt, but you choose what it becomes. You can run or let it teach you how the healing really comes. You can hide beneath the anger or rise from where you fell. The story doesn't end in pain, it's the start you tell yourself. Learn or run, choose your fire, face the sun or lose the light. I've carried all the silence like stones within my bones, but cracks are how the light breaks and leads us back to home. I've blamed the ones who left me for pages I wrote wrong, but maybe pain just showed me where I truly belong. So let the tears remember and let the echoes stay, 'cause healing doesn't mean forgetting, it just walks a brighter way. Oh yes, the past can hurt, but we're not meant to freeze. You can run or learn its rhythm, let it bend your broken knees. You can fear what made you hollow, or let you whole. The story isn't in the end, but in how you take control. You're not weak for feeling, you're not wrong for scars. Scars are where the fight begins, scars are where we start. So run if you must, but know you'll always come back home. Oh yes, the past still stings, but it's not the end of me. It's a chapter, not a sentence. It's the key that sets me free. I won't run from what has shaped me, I will wear it like a crown. I've learned that pain is purpose when you choose to turn around. You don't have to run anymore. Let it go, let it fade. I held the pieces far too long, thinking love could right the wrong. But ghosts don't change, they just remain in memories soaked with silent pain. I wore the past like second skin, hoping it would let me in. But all it gave were sleepless nights and shadows dancing in the light. I used to think that holding tight would bring some peace, would make it right. But all it did was break me more. Now I'm not knocking on that door. Letting go is how I start, not by mending but with heart. If it stayed it would just burn. Some things aren't meant to return. No more aching, no more lies, just clear skies where freedom flies. I read the letters one last time, set fire to every line. They whispered promises and dreams, but now I know not all of me. Some people aren't meant to stay, they're just the storms that shape your way. And though it hurt to walk alone, that path became my healing home. I closed the book without regret. Some stories end so we forget, and if it haunts then let it be. I'm choosing now to finally breathe. Letting go is how I start, not by mending but with heart. If it stayed it would just burn. Some things aren't meant to return. No more aching, no more lies, just clear skies where freedom flies. Letting go is how I start, not by mending but with heart. If it stayed it would just bruise. The past is something I now lose. No more hoping, no more when, just starting fresh from where I am. It's not goodbye to all I felt, but to the chains I've always held. I free myself with quiet grace, and finally leave that haunted place. Letting go is how I rise, not with tears but open eyes. If it stayed it would just wait, but I'm not built to break that way. I'm still me but somehow new, with room to love what's honest too. Letting go, letting life begin again. I've seen too many lovers whisper when they should shout, holding back the thunder while their hearts are pouring out. I don't want a maybe, I don't need halfway truth. If you're stepping into fire, then I need all of you. Let's not write a quiet story, let's not love with fear in mind. If we're parts of heaven. Let's not waste them with rewind. When we love, let's be passionate. Burn the doubt, don't ration it. Don't hold back, don't play it cool. Love ain't meant to follow rules. If it's real, let it be raw, messy, wild, uncut and pure. That was my thought, that's just the truth. If I love in full. All in or nothing, that's how I love. All in or nothing, that's what I'm made of. We don't need a fairy tale, we just need it true. Not always clean or easy, but always pulling through. I don't need forever if it comes afraid to bleed. Give me fire for a moment over silence on repeat. I won't settle for convenience or affection that's polite. Give me chaos with intention, give me passion in the fight. When we love, let's be passionate. Burn the doubt, don't ration it. Don't hold back, don't play it cool. Love ain't meant to follow rules. If it's real, let it be raw, messy, wild, uncut and pure. That was my thought, that's just the truth. If I love it full. All or nothing, that's how I love. All or nothing, that's what I'm made of. When we love, let's be passionate. Burn the doubt, don't ration it. No hiding under clever lines, no mask between our hearts and minds. If it's fire, then let it blaze. Not a flicker, but a wave. That was my thought, that's how I move. If I love in truth. When we love, let's be passionate. No regret, just truth in it. No hiding under clever lines, no mask between our hearts and minds. If it's fire, then let it blaze. Not a flicker, but a wave. That was my thought, that's how I move. If I love in truth. If I love all in. Oh.
Feel this, we've in. Just stop your fuck. Jealous, doesn't mean stop your fuck. Asking, you'll fall apart before you even get ahead. You've built a cage from voices that said you're not enough. But dreams don't grow in silence, they only bloom when you show up. You don't have to be the fastest, you just gotta take the swing. Cause even when you strike, you're closer than you've been. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Every swing's a heartbeat, every loss still calls your name. You don't have to be flawless, you just have to stay. Show up, stand tall, and play the game. Oh, don't hide away, it's your turn. Don't let fear take the flame. The scoreboard means nothing if you never take your shot. You're worth more than numbers, you're the fire they forgot. There's magic in the stumble, there's pride in every fall. You learn how high you're flying when you've risked it all. Don't wait for it to be perfect, perfection never came. You win by just believing and choosing to remain. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Every breath's a chance to rise, and not a moment to feel shame. You don't have to prove them wrong, you just have to stay. Push through a doubt and play the game. lose some, you'll win more. But you'll never know what's yours if you never open the door. Never let the fear of falling down keep you from chasing the flame. Every setback has a rhythm, every scar can spell your name. You were made to run from moments, you were built to stay. So rise again and play the game. Oh, don't hide away, it's your turn. Don't let fear take the flame.
They said time would stop. I never believed it till I looked at you. You walked in slow, but it hit so fast. Every heartbeat froze, made the moment last. The room disappeared, just you and me, caught in a second endlessly. No calendar, no ticking sound, just floating there above the ground. Your smile rewrote my history. A moment turned to memory. I've read the lines in books before, but this was more, this shook my core. The universe just lost its pace when I first saw your face. When time stops, it feels like this, like nothing else could ever exist. No past, no clock, no hourglass end, just your hand reaching for my hand. I never knew love could feel so real till time stood still. You say my name and it lingers long, like silence wrapped around a song. I try to breathe but lose my air, 'cause all of you is everywhere. I used to run, I used to hide, but you unlocked my other side. With just one glance the chaos clears, and all that's left is what appears. The lights go dim, the world fades back. You hold me still when I lose track. Time can wait, the stars align, and you are here right on time. When time stops, it feels like this, like heaven paused to grant a kiss. No ticking hands, no forward race, just your soul lighting up my space. I never dreamed love could be this still till time stood still. When time stops, I know it's true. The world slows down to welcome you. You speak and every second bends, as if this love would never end. No before, no after thrill, just now, just us. Time stands still. We said forever in a single night, like time would wait for us to hold it tight. But time is not a promise, it's a thief. It takes the edges off of everything we believe. I see your smile in a different shade. I hear your name, but it starts to fade. Forever is a long time, and time rewrites it slow. What felt like truth at 22 might tremble by 34. We carved our names at midnight, but morning changed the view. time has changed me too. Time has a way of moving hearts. It doesn't ask, it just restarts. We danced through storms, we called them grace, but every wind reshaped your face, and I kept loving who you were while you chased who you became. It's not regret, just growing pain. Some seasons bloom, some never stay. Forever is a long time, and time doesn't always bend. It can stretch a vow until it snaps, or loop it back again. We held so tight to something that only wanted space. Forever is a long time, and time can rearrange. Forever is a long time, and time doesn't always bend. It can stretch a vow until it snaps, or loop it back again. We held so tight to something that only wanted space. Forever is a long time, and time can rearrange. We say always like we know, but time moves in shadows. It doesn't warm before it grows, before it takes or lets go. Forever's not a lie, it's just a hope in bloom. And maybe we went wrong to try, just wrong to call it truth. But even if we end right here, I won't erase the view. Forever is a long time, and I was real with you. Forever in a single night, like time would wait for us to hold it tight. But time is not a promise, it's a thief. It takes the edges off of everything we believe. I see you smile in a different shade. I hear your name, but it starts to fade. Forever is a long time, and time rewrites it slow. What felt like truth at 22 might tremble by 34. We carved our names at midnight, but morning changed the view. Forever is a long time, and time has changed me too. Time has a way of moving hearts. It doesn't ask, it just restarts. We danced through storms, we called them grace, but every wind reshaped your face. And I kept loving who you were while you chased who you became. It's not regret, just growing pains. Some seasons bloom, some never stay. Forever is a long time, and time doesn't always bend. It can stretch a vow until it snaps, or loop it back again. We held so tight to something that only wanted space. Forever is a long time, and time can rearrange. Forever is a long time, and time doesn't always bend. It can stretch a vow until it snaps, or loop it back again. We held so tight to something that only wanted space. always like we know, but time moves in shadows. It doesn't want before it grows, before it takes or lets go. Find ever's not a lie, it's just a hope in bloom. And maybe we weren't wrong to try, just wrong to call it true. But even if we end right here, I won't erase the view. Forever is a long time, and I was real with you. And time always finds a way. Falling, oh yeah, into you. I didn't mean to look that long, didn't think you feel like home. But one glance and I knew the sound of a heart no longer on its own. Your laugh wrapped around my skin, pulled me where I've never been. Now I'm floating off the ground, every step without a sound. Didn't plan to let you in, but you touched me deep within. And now each breath I take feels like something new again. Falling in love, like rain on glass, soft and slow but meant to last. One look, one voice, it all began. You reached for me and I just ran. No fear, no walls, no need to prove. I'm just falling into you. You don't ask me to pretend, you don't fix me, you just mend. And when the night feels far too wide, you hold the stars back in my sky. There's a rhythm in your name, like a song I can't explain. But every note feels safe and free, like your heartbeat sings to me. Didn't think I'd lose control, but your love rewrote my soul. And now I see so crystal clear, this is where I disappear. Falling in love, like rain on glass, soft and slow but built to last. You reached for me, I fell right through, like time stood still for me and you. No paths to run from, just what's true. I'm just falling into you. Maybe love's not loud or bold, maybe it's just warm and whole. Maybe it's the quiet fall, that means we felt it after all. Falling in love, not by design, just by the way your hand finds mine. No script, no plan, no perfect line, but somehow still your soul fits mine. And if I fall again too soon, I hope I'm always falling into you. I'm falling into you. Always you.
If the sky turned dark and never bright, would dreams still bloom in black and white? Without your love, I feel the void, a quiet world, a sound destroyed. I walk through streets that used to shine, now shadows fall where you were mine. Your voice, your touch, they lit my way, now silence tells me not to stay. I search for warmth in empty space, I hold the air and see your never be enough without your loving me. The world would be lifeless without love. Just echoes below, no stars above. No fire, no light, no reason to try. Just falling stars in a faded sky. Without your love, I'm half of whole. Still drifting far without control. Without love, nothing grows. I held on to your name each night like whispered hope and fading light. But love's not something we can keep, it's what we give, it runs too deep. You never cried, but I still knew your silence spoke the hidden truth. And in that space we used to share, you left your love but not your care. Even when we feel apart, love beats inside a silent heart. And if we're lost in distant skies, it's love that keeps the soul alive. The world would be lifeless without love. No rhythm left, no hand to trust. We fall, we break, we heal, we cry. But love's the truth turned paradise. Without your heart, I fade to blue. The world feels cold without you. It's not the air that makes us whole, it's who we breathe with heart and soul. And every tear and every fight needs love to turn back on the light. The world would be lifeless without love. No colors left, no sky above. I'll carry this with every breath, for love's the flame that conquers death. Without your touch, I lose my song. But with this love, I still belong. Without love, there's no world at all.
You looked at the mirror like it lied again, hiding all the pieces you could never mend. I saw the way you folded into fear, but I've seen more in you when you see standing here. You said maybe I'm too broken to begin. I said you don't need to prove a thing. Some people don't believe in themselves until someone believes in them first. So let me be the hand that holds the light you lost, the ache, the verse. And even when you doubt it all, I'll be the echo when you fall. You don't have to see your worth, 'cause I believed first. I believed first. Before you could, I held your name. When no one would, you carry storms and silence deep inside. But I've heard every thunder that you tried to hide. And if the world has dimmed your spark, then take my fire until you find your mark. You don't have to climb alone tonight. I'll walk each step until you find your height. Some people don't believe in themselves hold your dreams until they spark. You don't owe me strength or show, you just need to know. Some people don't believe in themselves until they see through someone else. So take my eyes, take all I know, and let them show you where to go. And when you finally stand up tall, I'll whisper, I knew it all. You don't have to break the curse, you just need someone who believed first. I always did.
Now it's bitter till you're here, and then it's love in every sip. Coffee in my hand, no sugar inside, but something in your laugh makes it taste just right. A little too strong, a little too cold, but your eyes turn the bitter into gold. Rain taps the window, you stir your cup, you say my name and I light right up. In this quiet, in this brew, there's nothing bitter when it's shared with you. You bring the sweet I never knew, a touch, a smile, a warmer hue. Even black turns velvet smooth. You make the ordinary shared with you. You bring the sweet I never knew, a touch, a smile, a warmer hue. Even black turns velvet smooth. You make the ordinary bloom. Coffee without sugar tastes bitter, it's true, but it gets sweeter when I drink it with you. No cream, no lies, just sips and laughs, and time slows down with every draft. The taste, the talk, the morning too feels softer now, all sweeter with you. You lean in close, the steam between, like love served fresh at 17. Your voice pours soft, your fingers trace a moment brewed in time and grace. No fancy blend, no need to fake. You and me, we're the perfect take. No extra shot, no sugar swirl. You're the sweetness in my world. You stir my soul in subtle ways, like cafe blues on quiet days. With every sip I start to see it's love, not sugar, that's sweet to me. Coffee without sugar tastes bitter, it's true, but it gets sweeter when I drink it with you. No cream, no lies, just sips and laughs, and time slows down with every draft. You change the taste, the point of view. It's simple now, it's sweeter with you. I used to drink it strong alone, but now your warmth feels like home. You've turned the bitter into bloom. You're the sugar in this room. Coffee without sugar tastes bitter, that's true, but it's honey gold when I'm sipping with you. No need for more, you're all I need. You're the flavor in my every beat. Now every morning feels brand new, 'cause it's sweeter, sweeter with you. Yeah, sweeter with you, always with you.
You said it'd be different, that love would feel like ease. But here we are with silence and lessons no one sees. We've climbed through every season, fought with every shade, but even in the chaos, our hearts have always stayed. It's never been the fairy tale, no roses at each turn. But real love doesn't always bloom, it grows from what we learn. The course of true love never did run smooth, it's a dance with open wounds. It's fire, it's rain, it's faith through pain, and truths we can't undo. We break, we bend, we lose, we mend, we fight and still choose you. The course of true love never did run smooth, but it always, always moves. Still we move, still we love, never smooth, but always true. You've seen me in the darkness, I've watched you fall apart. We've both held back forgiveness and turned away our hearts. But something in the breaking still tells me we belong. 'Cause even storms get quiet before the sky turns strong. It's not the way the movies go, no script, no perfect cue. But every scar we carry still leads me back to you. The course of true love never did run smooth, no steady line to prove. It shakes, it shifts, it tests our grip, but never asks us to move. Through doubt and dust, through heavy rust, we shine like we were new. The course of true love never did run smooth, but it's always, always true. Love is not about the easy, it's about the still we stayed. Not the flawless, not the pretty, but the choice we made each day. It's saying yes through quiet, it's holding through the fight. It's falling and still reaching in the middle of the night. The course of true love never did run smooth, but it never needed to. It walks through fire, stumbles high, still ends with me and you. So let the storms keep coming, we'll write our skies in blue. The course of true love never did run smooth, but it always, always pulls us through. Even on the grayest day, coffee in my hand, rain outside, but your voice is where my calm resides. No sugar, still it tastes just right. Your laughter sweetens every night. Steam on the glass, stories shared. No fancy words, just love declared. The quiet speaks when you are near, and every sip feels crystal clear. You bring the soft to bitter days, you turn the black to warmer grays. Even thunder calms its tune whenever I am close to you. Coffee without sugar tastes bitter, it's true, but it's sweeter every time I drink it with you. No cream, no games, just honest brew, and rainy love that feels brand new. My cloudy skies are fading blue, it's softer now, it's sweeter with you. Your hands wrap round the porcelain cup, like time itself just slows enough. You smile and I forget the storm. Your love alone can keep me warm. Old jazz plays from the cafe walls, and we don't need much talk at all. The rhythm's low, the heart is true, everything feels brewed for two. You stir my soul with quiet grace, like rain that hugs the window's face. You bring the sweet, the gentle hue. I found my peace just sitting with coffee without sugar taste. Bitter they say, but with you beside me,
but your riff keeps my spirit dry. No need to ask, no need to cue. It's sweeter now, always with you. Sweeter with you.
I can't sleep. You're in my head. Midnight whispers on my skin. You creep back in like you've always been. Tossing, turning in this bed. Your name's still dancing in my head. Every shadow looks like you. The silence plays our favorite tune. My heart beats racing with the truth. I'm still wide awake for you. The ceiling's got more stars than skies, and I've replayed all your lies. But even if the night feels wrong, you're the reason it's still long. I can't sleep, 'cause I only think of you. Every thought, every breath pulls me through. I close my eyes, but you won't fade. You haunt the dreams I never made. I'm restless, caught in deja vu. I can't sleep, not without you. Clock keeps blinking 3:03, but you're the only light I see. Your voice is stitched into the dark. It echoes where I hide my heart. I've tried the songs, I've tried the rain, but nothing soothes or numbs this pain. You're like a drug I can't undo, still stuck inside this midnight view. The moon can't pull me from your tide. This bed is just too wide. I reach, but all I feel is blue. My arms still search for you. I can't sleep, 'cause I only think of you. Even silence sings what we once knew. I dim the lights, but you still shine. We're in this place between the lines. No matter what I try to do, I can't sleep, not without you. Maybe love was never fair, but why are you still everywhere? On my pillow, in my chest, you turn my dreams into I can't sleep. You're still in my mind, running circles, wasting time. You're the ache I can't undo, the sweetest curse I'm falling through. So if I dream, it's still of you. I can't sleep, not without you. Still waiting, still hoping. Late night staring at the ceiling, tired heart with too much feeling. So many came, so many passed, but no one's ever meant to last. I don't need perfect, don't want games, just someone who'll stay, not change. Someone who looks and truly sees the love I hold beneath the seams. Tired of lips that only lie. I've given love I never knew to people who just passed right through. Now I just want the kind that's true, the kind I'd give myself to too. I don't need roses every time, I just want real, I want the climb. Someone who says I've got you still, even when the nights get real. I'm always waiting patiently for someone who will seriously love me. Not for the thrill or for the show, but someone who won't let me go. Is it too much to ask for grace, to finally feel a real embrace? Somewhere out there I believe someone's meant to love like me. But until then I'll keep the space in case they find this quiet place. I'm always waiting patiently for someone who will seriously love me. Not for the thrill or for the game, but for my soul and not my name. No more maybe, no halfway through, just someone who'll mean I do. Seriously love me someday.
I used to chase the stars, thought love was far away, tied it to perfection and all the words we say. But it's not in the lightning or in the grandest flame, it's in the quiet holding when nothing needs to change. It's not about the keeping or knowing what to do, it's just about the giving and letting someone through. The greatest thing we'll ever learn is not to win or burn, but just to love and be loved too. That's all we're meant to do. Not gold, not fame, not stars above, just simple breathing love. The greatest truth the heart has known is we're not meant to be alone. To love, be loved, that's all, that's everything. We wait for grand arrivals, for fireworks to show, but sometimes love just whispers, I'm here, don't let me go. It's not in perfect timing or knowing when to fall, it's showing up in silence and choosing it through all. We're not made for running, we're not built to hide, we're wired for the reaching, for hearts that coincide. The greatest thing we'll ever learn is not to hurt or earn, but just to give and be received, to hold and to believe. Not flawless, not without the ache, but still it's worth the stake. The heart just wants a place to burn, to love and be loved in return. It's not a prize, it's not a war, it's what we're breathing for, to see instead still be seen, to feel and not be clean, to open wide and not retreat, to stand on trembling feet and say I love you too, and mean it. The greatest thing we'll ever learn is not to fear the turn, but just to love and be loved too, to stay when someone's true. We're not alone, we never were. Love finds who dares confer this simple truth so softly earned, to love and be loved in return. That's all we ever needed. We walked a road unpaved, unmarked, with hearts we didn't know, built bridges over battles, and kept walking through the snow. We lost ourselves in silence, then found a way to speak. True love was never gentle, but it never felt weak. They told me love was easy, but we both know that's a lie. 'Cause only something real can teach you how to cry. The journey of true love is never light. It breaks you down to build you right. It tests the soul, it stings the skin, and pulls the dark from deep within. But when you make it through the night, you know the stars were worth the fight. True love is fire, not just form, and it never comes without the storm. Without the storm, we'd never grow. Without the pain, we'd never know. We fought with words that tore like glass, but still we didn't run. We stitched with threads of mercy when the damage had been done. Some days felt like a fracture, some nights like holding smoke. But even through the breaking, we whispered we won't choke. It's not the ease that proves it, but the tears that never drown. When two souls choose to suffer just to keep from burning down. The journey of true love is never light. It breaks you down to build you right. It tests the soul, it stings the skin, and pulls the dark from deep within. But when you make it through the night, you know the stars were worth the fight. True love is fire, not just form, and it never comes without the storm. Love is learning how to stay when leaving seems more kind. Love is holding broken pieces and saying you're still mine. Love is fierce and love is flawed, but never fake or tame or still. And if it doesn't shake your world,